his advantage, in conjunction with bungee gum, to turn them into something resembling human bullets in order to pin Crawler down. However, Hisoka was caught off guard again when the Crawler he had caught turned out to be an audience member who had been made to look like him with convert hands and who was being controlled by Black Voice. Hisoka also came to further realize the gravity of his situation in that the copies created by Gallery Fake were not disappearing, despite having been decapitated, which only removed the effects of Order Stamp. But the real problem was that all of these copies were also marked by Sun and Moon, and with this, Hisoka deduced that Crawler's ultimate attack would be a rush of puppets, all detonating upon him in unison. However, even before that, Hisoka would be outplayed by Crawler, who detonated a body that belonged to the head that Hisoka was swinging around like some sort of bungee gum mace. But this action would blow off one of Hisoka's hands, but more importantly, removing the bungee gum that he had affixed to the ceiling of the arena for an emergency escape. So without the use of his left hand, Hisoka was forced to use bungee gum primarily with his feet, but from here on out, his fate was sealed. Crawler had completely mentally overcome him, and eventually, Hisoka was forced to the ground, assailed by a group of puppets, and killed in the ensuing explosion. His body was then recovered by the Phantom Troop, and it was in pretty good condition actually, which was explained by the idea that the mass of puppets around him cushioned the explosion somewhat, and his actual cause of death ended up being suffocation rather than the actual detonation. However, to say that this was Crawler's complete victory would be a lie, because Hisoka was about to do something phenomenal. Just prior to his demise in Heaven's Arena, Hisoka used his vague knowledge of post-mortem Nen to program a sequence in which bungee gum was able to restart his heart and lungs after death, which occurred in the presence of Phantom Troop member Machi. After waking up, Hisoka got a kick out of the fact that his wild plan had actually worked, and used Texture Surprise to mold his aura into the missing parts of his body, which I guess we could essentially call gum prosthetics. After making a full recovery and seemingly more powerful than ever, Hisoka issued a warning to Machi that from now on he would cease his games and fight and kill any Phantom Troop member on sight, going on to make good on this promise by immediately killing Sharnak and Cortopi, although he did spare Machi for now. But the deaths of Sharnak and Cortopi are extremely relevant to this discussion because Black Voice and Gallery Fake, abilities that were previously owned by the two of them, were absolutely integral to Crawler's ideal conditions to face Hisoka. And with the two of them dead, assumedly, Crawler has lost the use of those abilities. Although I guess I should say that it is currently unknown if those abilities vanished from his grasp or not, because you know, just like the Elder from Meteor City, they may have been subject to post-mortem Nen, very maybe. But in any case, as it stands, this fight is not over, and currently the entirety of the remaining Phantom Troop are on the hunt for Hisoka as part of the Succession War arc. And that pretty much does it for this breakdown of Hisoka versus Crawler. If you enjoyed this video and the content this channel produces in general, then please do consider donating to the New World Review Patreon, because the support of all of you amazing people is what continues to make this channel possible. And if Patreon isn't quite your style, then please do leave this video a like, share, or subscribe, because it also helps support this channel an incredible amount. And if you'd like to join the fun at any time, then please do head over to my Discord server, where a wide array of shenaniganry takes place on a daily basis. And finally, please do comment with your thoughts on Hisoka versus Crawler. This has been the New World Review, and I'll see you next time.
He's the first to pass through the Trick Tower, having taken 6 hours and 17 minutes. For the fourth phase, the remaining examinees are shipped to Zevel Island in order to take part in a week-long manhunt among themselves to capture their respective target's number plate. He's the first to disembark due to his ranking in the previous trial. Hisoka spends his first 2 days on Zevel Island in idleness. Gitaraker offers to tell him who his target is, but he declines, stating he will just take 3 random tags. His wounds attract hemotropic butterflies that feed on blood, leading his predator, Gon, to him. Hisoka fails to sense him, but detects Go is hiding nearby, who challenges him to a duel. Despite understanding his opponent is dying and that he wants to end his life as a warrior, Hisoka doesn't fight back, since he's uninterested in the dead. Gitaraker then appears and finishes Go's off. Hisoka realizes he decided to honor the dying man's last request. Gitaraker hands him another examinee's number plate. When night falls, Hisoka decides to get himself 2 other tags. He spots Leorio and Kurapika, but fascinated with their resolve, he allows them to leave unharmed in exchange for a number plate. Their potential and quick development whet his bloodlust, impelling him to find someone to kill. He comes across Agon, who he immediately kills. As he does so, he has his badge stolen by Gon, who's been tailing him. While going after him, Hisoka finds and decapitates Gereta, who turns out to be his target. He praises Gon's stealth and technique and leaves him his badge. Gon refuses to accept the favor, but Hisoka blasts him with a right hook and leaves after challenging him to do the same. Having obtained the necessary number of plates, Hisoka qualifies for the final phase. Interviewed by Isaac Netero, he states he wants a hunter license to attain impunity, and that the applicants who caught his attention the most are Killua and Gon. He also declares he would prefer to fight neither of them, especially not Gon, and challenges Netero, but is casually dismissed. The final phase of the exam is an elimination tournament in which the winner of the match is removed from the candidate list and receives his very own hunter license, and the loser is given more chances. Hisoka frowns when Hanzo threatens to break Gon's arm. He laughs when the boy refuses to give up and states he would also prefer not to have his leg cut off. Hisoka's first match is against Kurapika. After tussling for a while, he whispers something to Kurapika. Then he forfeits the match. His next opponent is Botoro. It was a one-sided match, but Botoro doesn't want to surrender. Hisoka knocks him down and whispers something to him. Right after this, Botoro admits defeat and Hisoka becomes a licensed hunter. When the exam's over, he's surprised to see Gon lift Illumi in the air. He has a short conversation with Illumi about Gon and the Zoldyck family and warns Illumi not to touch Gon because the boy is his target only. Of course, he says it in like, "Don't touch Gon, he's my target." Hisoka is like the greatest dub voice ever. Heaven's Arena arc. Hisoka follows Gon and Killua to the Heaven's Arena and with his Ren prevents the duo from entering the 200th floor until they're able to use Nen, declaring them not ready. Gon and Killua return after learning Ten from Wing. Hisoka allows both of them to pass and tells Gon that if he can win one match in the 200th floor, he might consider fighting him. He becomes excited when he sees Gon enter a state of Zetsu against Guido. A fighter at Heaven's Arena named Castro fights Hisoka to avenge his past loss. At the beginning of the fight, Castro seems to have the upper hand, landing some blows on Hisoka from unimaginable positions and angles, gaining a 4-0 lead. When Castro prepares his Tiger Bite fist, Hisoka willingly gives him his left arm, but has the right one severed instead. The exchange allows him to figure out Castro's secret, the use of a Nen double. When Castro declares he will take Hisoka's left arm next, Hisoka remarks he may feel more eager to take the fight seriously. He then performs a series of magic tricks seemingly for no reason. After Castro sends his double to chop off his left arm, Hisoka's right arm magically reappears. He states Castro will dance himself to death and proceeds to tell him apart from his clone and dodge its attacks, claiming the flaw of the ability is that the clone never shows any damage, and as an enhancer, Castro has insufficient memory for such a complex conjuration technique. As he completes the explanation, he hits Castro in the chin using his severed left arm, then kills Castro by stabbing him with the cards on the ground. After the fight, Hisoka pays Machi to reattach both his arms, concealing the seams with a combination of bungee gum and texture surprise. It's revealed that Hisoka pretended to be holding back against Castro by concealing part of his aura with Een, and that he resorted to his brutal magic tricks to prevent Castro from figuring it out. When his right arm was severed, he connected it to the stump with bungee gum, whereas he linked the right one to Castro's chin. He used the same ability to send the cards he previously scattered on the ground flying at Castro, setting the technique up during another magic trick. Machi then tells him that everyone in the Phantom Troop must meet up in York New City at noon at the end of August, and that Crollo might punish him if he skips another gathering. He invites her to spend the evening with him, but she leaves before he finishes his invitation. As he showers, he peels off the fake spider tattoo on his back, which he made from a piece of cloth using his texture surprise ability. After Gon defeats Guido and Realvelt, he declares himself willing to fight the boy. They decide to have their showdown at the Heaven's Arena on July 10th. On the day of the match, Hisoka can barely contain his excitement. He easily repels all of Gon's attacks without moving from his original position until Gon uses a flagstone as a diversion and succeeds in punching him in the face. Hisoka accepts to take his badge back. He deduces Gon as an enhancer and explains his personality-based Nen test, revealing he's a transmuter. He then begins to fight for real, surpassing Gon in both speed and strength. When Gon attempts to keep his distance, Hisoka pulls him towards himself with bungee gum and punches him hard. He offers to let Gon strike him if he can tell him when he attached bungee gum, giving him 3 options, only to reveal the correct one was a 4th one, and that Gon couldn't have prevented him from using the ability. Realizing he can't escape, Gon charges at him. Hisoka is so delighted by his initiative, he has a hard time preventing himself from killing him, letting himself be beaten up by Gon until he regains his composure. While Gon complains to the judge, he attaches the strand of aura on Gon's cheek to a rock and tricks him into being hit, winning the match. He then leaves after telling Gon that the next time they fight, it will be to the death. York New City arc. On August 31st, Hisoka meets the other members of the Phantom Troop in an abandoned building in York New City, where their leader gives the order to rob the mafia community of the underground auction items. On the night of September 1st, he listens intently to Chrollo's conversation on the phone with Uvogin about a traitor and leaves the hideout to meet up with Kurapika. He texts him to meet as arranged, and when they do, tells Kurapika what he knows about the Phantom Troop, that he joined the troop only to fight Chrollo, and that they should team up because they share a common interest. He offers Kurapika information about the abilities of 7 spiders in return. Before giving his reply, Kurapika inquires about the Scarlet Eyes, which Hisoka reckons have already been sold. Alerted by Melody that Uvogin escaped, Kurapika leaves after stating he will give his answer the following day at the same time. The next day, he has an unexpected meeting with Gon and Killua after the two were captured and brought to the troop's hideout. They pretend not to know each other, and Hisoka seemingly notices Killua realizes the chain dude is none other than Kurapika. Despite his liking for Gon, he can't do anything to help them, and even threatens to slit Killua's throat with a card if the boy makes any move without permission. Since Nobunaga is busy watching Gon and Killua, Machi is forced to pair up with Hisoka. That night, he receives the order to create a commotion before stealing the auction loot. However, he only stands on the top of a building admiring the massacre. He later lights Bean's cigarette instantly before Machi kills him. Like the other spiders, he passes himself off as auction staff and hides from Kurapika when the latter comes to retrieve the fake Scarlet Eyes. Upon returning to the hideout with the loot, he wants to tell Kurapika that the corpses of several troops members left behind are fake. On September 4th, Chrollo announces his intention to leave York New City. When Nobunaga protests, he uses the lovely Ghostwriter ability he stole from Neon on him and Shizuku, learning that tangling with the chain dude will lead to the death of 5 other members. Hisoka sends a message to Kurapika telling him about the fake corpses as part of his plan to force the spiders to remain in York New City so he can fight Chrollo. The troop leader then writes fortunes for nearly all members, including Hisoka. The magician's prophecy exposes his treachery and promises he would fight Chrollo the following Tuesday, by which time half the spiders would be dead. When Pakunoda insists on reading it, he alters it with texture surprise, implying that he will die if he leaves the hideout. The spiders initially interpret his forged fortune as a sign of his betrayal, but when Nobunaga is about to clash with him, Chrollo falls into Hisoka's trap and suggests that the chain dude is forcing him to cooperate. His manipulation is successful, and Chrollo decides to remain in the city. He's partnered up with Franklin and Bonolanov, and left at the hideout while half the other members set out to kill the chain dude. When he learns Chrollo has been captured by Kurapika, he hires Ilumi to disguise as himself and act as his double in the troop's hideout so that he can leave and fight Chrollo alone. The two switch places while Kaluto distracts Franklin and Bonolanov. He tails Pakunoda to Lincoln Airport, threatening to kill Gon and Killua if Kurapika doesn't allow him to get on the blimp. When the hostage exchange terminates, he reveals to Chrollo his fake membership status and challenges him to a duel, but to his great disappointment, Chrollo can no longer use Nen. Hisoka spares his life and leaves, telling Pakunoda that he's never been attracted to broken toys and that the present already differs from the contents of his future. He walks away without returning to the hideout. Greed Island Arc. Hisoka heads to Greed Island in search of an exorcist for Chrollo. He uses Chrollo's name to enter the game to send a signal to any spiders who would enter the game. He hangs around the spell card shop in Masadora, reckoning that's where he'll be able to meet the greatest number of players. Gon comes close enough to him that he shows up on his contact list, and the same occurs with Shizuku, Franklin, Shalnark, and Finks. He approaches them to reveal his identity and offer to take the exorcist to Chrollo once they find one. While Gon, Killua, Bisky, and Gorainu look to beat Razor and his pirates, Gon insists on finding out who the Chrollo in his binder is. They fly to him as he bathes in a lake. Sensing the two boys have improved, he determines Bisky to be their teacher. He tells them he came to the island to find Chrollo, as he fears they would try to stop him if he revealed he was looking for an exorcist. At Bisky's request, he accepts to play against Razor's group. Hisoka pretends not to know what spells are and takes the group to the nearby Ai, where he spends his free time to find other players. However, the romantic cliches prove to be too distracting. Killua begins to suspect that Hisoka has met other members of the Phantom Troop on the island and is hiding it from everyone. When Gon asks him to check his contacts to know if he's met a Tezagera, Hisoka conceals the names of the spiders with texture surprise. He contacts the Single Star Hunter for the group. They form an alliance and Hisoka volunteers to play soccer juggling on account of his bungee gum. After 1 week, they head to Sofrabi. The group wins 3 games, after which Razor challenges the remaining players to a dodgeball match. When Razor kills a rebellious Bopopo, Hisoka reveals to his team the game has taken place in real life. Shortly after the start of the game, Gon gives Hisoka the ball so he can throw it and retrieve it with bungee gum. He eliminates one of Razor's devils, but Razor combines 2 of them to prevent him from getting the ball back. he narrowly escapes a shoot ball thrown by Razor, which is then intercepted by one of his demons. Hisoka catches its throw with the aid of bungee gum at the cost of breaking 2 fingers. Hisoka admires Gon's rock ecstatically. When Razor manages to deflect his throw, Hisoka snatches the ball with bungee gum, forcing him to use up his freebie. To retrieve the ball from Razor, Gon, Hisoka, and Killua create a 3-person formation where Hisoka is in charge of preventing the ball from bouncing off after Gon catches it. They succeed, and Gon shoots the ball with his last, most powerful rock. Razor bumps it back at him, but Gon passes out from exhaustion, so the ball misses him. Hisoka catches and throws it back with bungee gum, sticking it to Razor's hand so he can't deflect it again, at the cost of 10 broken fingers. Razor is pushed out of bounds, resulting in the team's victory. Hisoka leaves them, and his parting words cause Killua to realize he was indeed lying. Finks takes Hisoka where the other spiders and the exorcist are so he can negotiate with the latter. He inquires how the troupe managed to find him, and when they refuse to answer, he wonders if it could be the work of the person hiding behind a tree nearby, and threatens to vent his arousal against them if they don't come out. Kaluto, Hisoka's replacement in the gang, walks out and Hisoka expresses his approval of him. He then asks Machi who between him and Crollo she'd rather survived, and what she will do if he kills Crollo, to which Machi says she would hunt him down and kill him. He smiles and states he would like it. A few weeks later, he leaves the island with Abengane after the latter has successfully deactivated Genthru's countdown. 13th Hunter Chairman Election Arc. Hisoka is next seen during the first round of the 13th Hunter Chairman election looking for Jin. He secretly rates the hunters on the scene using a scale of his own, and is apparently quite happy with the power of some members of the Zodiacs. Kanzai, Ginta, and Pion. He then casts a blank vote after showing it to them, which annoys Kanzai. After that, he sits there scouting out the crowd. While sizing up the pro-hunters present at the election site, Hisoka is disappointed by their power levels, and thinks to himself that if they're this weak, he might consider fighting the Zodiacs next. Suddenly, he feels the presence of someone strong, who turns out to be Illumi. Illumi then tells Hisoka about what happened during the Chimera Ant Crisis, the death of Chairman Netero, Aloka, his younger sister, and the current situation with Gon and Killua. Also, again, Aloka, the reason why we're using sister is because that's how they identify. Even though I know Illumi calls Aloka brother. Hisoka and Illumi are next seen talking to each other in an airship bar. Illumi explains the rules related to Aloka's ability to him, and tells him if Killua dies from Aloka's power while trying to heal Gon, a lot of people, including the Zoldycks, Gon, and even Hisoka, will die as well. Fearing that Killua will do it wrong, Illumi asks Hisoka to help him kill Aloka. Later, as Killua, Aloka, and their butlers are on their way to Gon's hospital, Illumi manipulates some drivers and crashes their vehicle into Killua's car, causing it to fall into the forest below. Watching from a distance, Illumi tells Hisoka to eliminate the butlers, but Hisoka asks if he can kill Killua. Kill Killua. Illumi suddenly releases a murderous aura and warns him. Hisoka says he's just kidding. It's then revealed that he provoked Illumi on purpose to let Killua know his location because he too wants Gon to be saved. He then confronts Goto, Amane, and Canary, who are left behind after Killua uses his Godspeed ability to escape with Aloka. Goto tells the other butlers to go ahead and let him deal with Hisoka. At first, his bungee gum ability seems to be neutralized by Goto's ability to fire coins with power superior to bullets, but Hisoka manages to adapt quickly and uses his bungee gum to fire the coins back, forcing him to shoot more coins to deflect them. With that distraction, Hisoka is able to drop in on him and slit his throat. Hisoka and Illumi arrive at Parasta Airport, where Killua used an airship as transportation and as an escape. Hisoka suggests that they should ambush Killua in the hospital, but Illumi claims the assassination will fail if they do so because Killua's friends are there. Illumi thinks of asking for help, prompting Hisoka to ask if he has any other acquaintances. Illumi instead reveals an ability to manipulate a person's actions through a Nen-imbued needle. Illumi asks Hisoka if he could hunt the misses for him, and Hisoka gladly accepts. Hisoka and Illumi talk over the phone after killing their attackers. Hisoka informs Illumi that he has found a map detailing the aircraft's paths and destinations. He offers to send Illumi a copy, albeit one that's altered by texture surprise. Unfortunately, Illumi says that he also has a map from one of the attackers and that he already knows which aircraft Killua and Aloka are in. Although he's shown to be Illumi's comrade, his bloodlust seems to be getting the better of him. This is shown when Illumi finds Killua. Hisoka is seen hiding in the trees trying to decide who to kill. If he kills Aloka, he gains Killua's hatred, but if he leaves Aloka alive to save Gon, he makes Illumi his enemy. He then questions himself by asking the same question if he should kill Aloka and make Killua hate him, or kill Killua and have Illumi hate him. Hisoka is next seen exiting an elevator and going into the room where Teradyne Neutral is staying. Hisoka then kills him. Succession Contest Arc. Crollo finally accepts to fight Hisoka in a deathmatch at Heaven's Arena. As soon as the fight begins, Chrollo activates Shalnark's ability and takes control of the referee, using him to attack Hisoka while the latter reckons, preparing to stick the second antenna in him. However, the second antenna was a feint and Chrollo kicks down Hisoka, and then proceeds to stomp on him. Hisoka frees himself by hurling the referee at him. Chrollo then commands the referee to attack Hisoka again, but explodes before the two can make contact thanks to a new ability stolen by Chrollo, who is now also capable of using two abilities at the same time or one without needing to touch his book. Hisoka gets more and more excited as the fight progresses, but feels Chrollo still holding back. The two then briefly discuss the latter's new abilities, with Hisoka rejoicing due to his opponent's power. Chrollo combines two abilities, Order Stamp and Kortobe's Gallery Fake, to attack Hisoka with a copy of the referee. However, thanks to Chrollo's explanation, which is why people should stop explaining their attacks, Hisoka easily deactivates Order Stamp by beheading the puppet. Chrollo finally shows the last ability he's prepared, Covert Hands. Much to Hisoka's annoyance, before the two can trade blows again, Chrollo reveals that one of his abilities belongs to someone who's already dead. Hisoka instantly realizes it's because the user's Nen has become stronger after his death and improves his guard. When he learns that, thanks to the creator's resolve, once affixed, the marks of the sun and moon will never disappear unless they explode. Hisoka smiles, thinking that could indeed prove problematic. Despite Chrollo claiming that his victory is certain, Hisoka is willing to keep fighting and attacks him. The two end up in the audience, which Chrollo manipulates with Black Voice to attack Hisoka while disguising himself with Covert Hands. Hisoka notices the antennae have disappeared and that Chrollo has already created multiple copies with Gallery Fake. Then, around 30 copies controlled with Order Stamp start attacking him, forcing him to use Bungee Gum to retreat, but the puppets each other to reach him. As he retaliates, Chrollo, having stolen someone else's clothes, maneuvers behind Hisoka, who prepares to counter, but is tricked by the opponent's feint and is kicked in the nape. As he falls into the crowd of puppets, Hisoka is ecstatic. Struggling not to be overwhelmed, Hisoka begins dispatching the puppets, all the while taking damage from Chrollo's hit-and-run tactic. He manages to anticipate the latter's next move, flinging a severed head at him, but Chrollo dodges and kicks Hisoka, claiming he had seen him prepare the attack. However, Hisoka manages to hit him with a second projectile attached to his foot, replying he knows, while coughing up blood. He lands one more hit with the other head, forcing Chrollo to retreat. Unable to give chase, Hisoka disables more puppets and tries to figure out Chrollo's next move, basing on whether Order Stamp and Gallery Fake are deactivated. When the stamp disappears from the head of the puppet, Hisoka manages to track down Chrollo in the audience, immobilizing him with Bungee Gum. However, he notices something's off and swiftly attacks him with the head. It's revealed the one he killed was a spectator Chrollo had been controlling with Black Voice and to whom he had been given his appearance with Covert Hands. However, as Gallery Fake is still active, Hisoka realizes that the copies on which the sun and moon had been affixed will not disappear, even if Chrollo is using other abilities. He moves back to the center of the arena, guessing Chrollo will have to launch an assault with all of his puppets lest they are mistaken for injured spectators by the rescue personnel. In fact, Chrollo steals the announcer's microphone and orders to break Hisoka, causing all of the puppets with the stamp to rush at Hisoka, who proceeds to destroy them using the head as a projectile and by attaching Bungee Gum to multiple puppets and using them as a hammer. Suddenly, however, the head he was gripping explodes in his hand, heavily injuring it and obliterating 4 of his fingers. Hisoka understands how Chrollo managed to make the head explode and quickly decapitates another puppet. Using Bungee Gum through his legs, he starts walking on the sides of a stand, destroying more puppets from that position before running away. However, he finds multiple explosive puppets waiting for him. Although he survives the explosion, he's blasted in the air towards another stand filled with Chrollo's explosive puppets. The loss of a leg prevents him from escaping to the ceiling, but before he can project Bungee Gum from his other leg, Chrollo throws 2 spectators at him, causing him to fall back into the ring. As the puppets prepare to attack him, Hisoka prepares for his death and is soon engulfed in an explosion. The next time Hisoka is seen, he's by all means dead, presented before Kortobe, Shalnark, and Machi. His face is extremely disfigured by the explosion, with one of the 3 wondering why he didn't suffer more damage. Shalnark explains that he used a large portion of the puppets as a meat shield, so to speak, protecting him from the bulk of the explosion, but ultimately causing him to die from suffocation. Shalnark and Kortobe leave after Machi says that she'll stay to tend to his wounds. Closing his eyes before attempting to stitch up his neck, Machi is shocked to see his aura re-emerge from his body. She mistakenly believes this to be his Nen, preserving after his death before it's revealed that he used Bungee Gum to restart his heart and lungs after his demise. Wow, holy Hisoka's crazy. Greeting her rather cheerfully after coming back to life, she confirms that he was indeed dead for some time. After which Hisoka admits that fighting someone of Chrollo's league and hundreds of Nen puppets at the same time was more than he could chew, referring to the experience as a wake-up call as a result. He then proceeds to mend and hide his wounds while simultaneously replacing his missing arm and leg using bungee gum and texture surprise. After saying that his next opponents won't have a choice in where and who they fight, he restrains Machi using bungee gum before he leaves, telling her that he shall kill all members of the Phantom Troop. Struggling to get out, she shouts and swears at Hisoka, saying she'll kill him herself, before Hisoka makes his exit. Shalnark had just come off of the phone with Chrollo, discussing plans to board the Kakin Empire royal family's ship and steal their valuables. While Shalnark is wondering what's taking Kortopi so long in the bathroom, Hisoka walks out instead. Shocked, Shalnark runs towards him before Hisoka throws Kortopi's severed head at him. After catching it, Shalnark cries out in shock before Hisoka lands an extremely powerful attack to his head, killing him. Shalnark's mangled body is then seen tied to his swing with Kortopi's severed head in front of him and crows gathering around their corpses. By the time Machi reaches Chrollo in the market inside the Black Whale, she confirms that Hisoka had made his way into the Black Whale to kill the rest of the troop members. Chrollo orders the first come first serve rule to make it fair for the rest of the troop members to kill him. Hisoka's crazy. And he's awesome. But did you enjoy our video? Be sure to check out these other great videos from the Amagi, and make sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos. Adrian out.
So over the last 2 months I've been analyzing.
Hello and welcome to the new
in the last year and a half about a few things that happened, and I just wanted to take the opportunity to say to Chad that I love you, you're beautiful, you're worth it, and you know, last year I saw coffins being brought out of Bergamo by the army trucks. My father got cancer. I almost dropped out of college. Lots of things have happened, but now I'm an engineer. We have vaccines, and my father is okay. So I just wanted to take the opportunity to thank you and chat. Chat, you're beautiful. You're worth it. I hope the best for you, and
What's up guys, Streamer TV, and first up in the news we have Tim the Tapman. Now today he announced that he's leaving Twitch for YouTube. He shared a tweet later today on Twitter. If you guys want to check out the full video, the link is in the description, and share your thoughts in the comment section below.
Alright, I'm changing my outfit. Help! Help! I'm Ludwig 50 years in the future. He still hasn't beaten the game yet. It's been 50 years. Tell him to stop when he gets back. I can't meet him otherwise. Oh, I gotta go. I gotta go. I gotta go. All right. Don't make fun of the turtleneck, cause it's literally.
Didn't really make a profit, so we just wanted to. I just wanted to generate some publicity. So you technically made all the money, and
right,
I just
but the website's purpose is for you to make profit, right?
the thing is, only you can list clips to sell. So you choose what clips you want to sell.
Wait, but I haven't made it. So.
Yeah. So I made a dumb mistake to buy a clip from myself, publicity.
So you bought every clip that's been sold on this website.
Yes.
Every single one. Has any streamers given you access to their clips?
No, we're trying to reach out to streamers, but it's hard to reach out to them. But I really want to like share like.
Wait, so let me ask you a question. Why did you buy a Ludwig clip for $3,000?
I thought it was funny.
You thought, okay, don't ever say that again. Why is my clip worth less than
clips of the day?
Gotcha. Okay.
Dude, I'm on there. I have like 20 views on my clip.
So I have a someone that is upset that would like to talk. He's here.
Sure, let's talk.
Hey, so I'm an attorney for Miz and others, but I was also Byron's. I have a very deep understanding of the NFT.
He is willing to give me a share of the company. All in caps, he said, "Do you want my money?" What is going on? Destiny, I need help.
We didn't really like steal anything. Everything's public, so
if you guys have access on your back end, you could just go and plug in whatever wallet you owned, if you wanted to that account, and then withdraw or make a cash out on that contract.
Everything you're saying is not accurate. What you're doing here is so not okay.
People are selling your clips as NFTs, by the way. Who? Stop. Where? You being serious? My clips. My money. Me? Oh, you son of a bitch. These guys are using my clips and just selling them. This one's sold for $679. I didn't say you could do that. Hold on. $679.90. This dude sold a, what is this?
How about you lick my eardrum with your tongue, and then you put your asshole right next to my ear and fart directly into my ear canal, please?
Dude, you got a deal for $679. Collect and own live stream moments. Support your favorite creators on the official platform that turns Twitch clips into NFTs. Suck my dick. Where's my money? Where's my money? No, you are not getting my clips without my money. Wait, these are clips from today. Wait, these are... How do I collect this Tyler 1 clip from 21 hours ago? Dude, we can just watch NFTs nowadays.
Tight.
I will sell any clip for $2,000. Any clip. Name it, it's yours.
Baby.
I don't care if it's my top clip of all time.
Get up. There you go.
I'm lightheaded.
Apparently this Ludwig clip sold hard. 253,000 views. Yeah, but how much did he buy it? He bought it for $3,000! This sold a Pokemon. $27.
I worked with Streamlabs in order to create a custom donation cap of $5 on my channel. I think this might be the first time they've ever done that. I'm not really sure. I just really want to thank you guys for supporting me when I was in high school, when I was in 20,000.
Wait, that doesn't even make any sense. A custom thing for $5. What?
Streamlabs.
Dude, she's really sweet, man. XC does $10. What a girl.
Cap of $5 on my channel.
This is kind of nuts. Like, I'm actually, if this is legit, do you think these people really bought these, though? Oh my god. No way. SD Peaches. Oh god. I'm about to expose all my mods. Oh! Have any sold, though? None have sold. But damn, they are on sale and cooking, chat. Literally. Look at that. Sidak said, do you want me to cease and desist the NFT website? Do whatever you need to do. Because that's bullshit. V1 CC data, including any data you collect about Twitch's end users or their browser activity, or insights derived from the data, may not be sold or made available to, or otherwise shared with, any affiliates or third parties for any purpose without Twitch's permission. Y'all, they just purged their whole Discord server and kicked me from it. Joke's on you. I got the whole thing recorded. Now, I don't want to call out someone who's the community manager of Twitch. This Kevin Payne guy was the main guy in their Discord. So Froden is the third follower and was a mod in the Discord for this website, My Clips, which claims that streamers get clips. He's employed by Twitch. I know, Yabe. He's the actual owner. He just went private. I want to show my screen without leaking things. I am willing to give a share of the company to me. So we have negotiated. You guys gotta be in all my OTK meetings from now on, okay? He is willing to give me a share of the company. And also, I can show you exactly how to withdraw money. It's how Ethereum works. Also, accept my $300 bid, please. Thanks. What is going on? What questions do we want to ask this man, Kevin? What questions do we want to ask him right now? What percent do I get? This is very, very interesting. Let me ask him. Let me ask him a basic question. Are you allowed to use other creators' clips and make money from them? Okay, this guy just got mad and said in caps, do you want my money? I am so confused. I feel like this is like OneTap's profile or something. Something's weird here. Let's see. All in caps, he said, do you want my money? This is very interesting. This is very interesting. Chill. We're not using other people's clips. Only creators can whitelist clips to sell. But I bought some clips for myself to generate publicity. This guy just told us that he bought his own clips, which is exactly what Heritage Auction did. But I'm confused. But I never whitelisted anything. And I would love to know how Reckful did. Now that one I really am interested in. How did Reckful whitelist his own clips? Now that one I'm interested in. Listen, Reckful will do anything for a fucking dollar, but I don't know. That one seems very interesting. Unless Reckful was involved in NFTs 2 years ago. Reckful didn't. Those clips are from the API. Those were not whitelisted. None of the clips on the site are actually what... Okay. I'm so confused. So what he's claiming is the API on the website shows you clips from any content creator, but those clips aren't for sale. I just bought some clips myself and gave Ethereum to streamers along the way. Can I call you? Let me message Destiny. Destiny. Yo, I need help. NFT guy stealing my clips and our clips, but I don't know what to say because I'm dumb. Go for it. All right, Destiny said he is down. Yo. Destiny. He probably still has me muted from years ago.
Yo.
Yo, what's up, dude? So what's your name?
Kevin.
Kevin, what's up?
I can explain. I think the website was not clear about what's going on. So
Yes.
It seems like we're stealing clips for...
Destiny.
Oh, sorry, my mic wasn't working. Okay, what's going on?
Okay, so pretty much there's this website called myclips.tv, which they are making money off of clips of us and content creators, and we aren't seeing any of it, and I'm very confused on what's going on. I just linked it to you.
So I can explain how it works, but essentially it's an Ethereum smart contract where we coded it so that when someone buys a clip, part of the portion of the payment goes to your Ethereum or goes to your Twitch ID on Ethereum, so you can withdraw afterwards.
Wait,
Yeah.
wait, are you like a developer for the project?
Yeah.
So do you have to like sign in to claim these IDs basically? So I'm guessing when you sign in with Twitch, it does so it does like a Twitch OAuth, and then it registers to your account, and then it sees what clips have been bought.
Yeah, exactly. And then the thing with the clips being sold, I just wanted to experiment and generate some publicity, which backfired a little bit, but I bought some clips for myself. So all the money that I bought went to streamers, and we didn't really like steal anything.
Yeah, but how does it go to streamers if I don't even know about this website?
Well, if you never hear about it, then you don't. However, my guess is to stand the up and up, you guys aren't allowed, well, I don't know how official you guys are, but you probably shouldn't be allowed to withdraw any funds or cash out any. You're paying this in Ethereum?
Yeah, so everything is based on the smart contract, so we can't really take money from the streamers. Only a streamer who signs in can withdraw money.
Well, that might be true theoretically, but I'm sure there must be some way where you could do that, no?
No, we coded it so that you can't do that.
Okay, yeah, but like this isn't an open source project, so we just kind of have to take your word for it on that, right?
Well, I can show you the smart contract code.
Can you explain how it would be impossible for you to like change like some database entry on the back end that wouldn't give you access to those smart contracts?
So that might be one way, but it's very convoluted. But I can explain how the full architecture works. Maybe it's too complicated on the stream, but I can explain everything.
Yeah, I'm curious. Give us like the 2-second version, or as simple as you can.
Essentially, we verify that you're the right streamer and the right person, and then we allow you to connect your Ethereum wallet to your Twitch account. And then once you connect that wallet to the account, you can start withdrawing money.
Well, yeah, but that's the easy part. The question is, I'm going to be honest, I don't know much about the Ethereum contract system, but my question is, who's to say that in your site it's not written so that those contracts couldn't be assigned to a different account that could theoretically withdraw them? Or does Ethereum have like some built-in protection that makes it so that's impossible?
So to be completely honest, if there's a way where we can associate our own wallets with, for example, like some random streamer's wallet, but everything's public, so if we did that, it'll be like very clear and evident that something bad happened.
It could be, so like, but theoretically, right? Let's say somebody sells a clip of Tyler 1, right? And let's say somebody buys that clip for $1 million worth of Ethereum. Let's say that happens hypothetically, right? I'm guessing that if you guys have access on your back end, you could just go and plug in whatever wallet you owned, if you wanted to that account, and then withdraw or make a cash out on that contract. And you could theoretically walk away with that money if Tyler 1 never knew about it or never connected his wallet, right?
Yeah, but the thing is, so if we did that, it'll be completely public on Ethereum, and it's so easy to like basically have legal action, right?
Well, I mean, first of all, legal action is very hard. As somebody that lost multiple Bitcoins on Mt. Gox and is waiting like 10 years later, legal action is really hard.
No, but we're trying to be legit. Like, we're trying to be... The only thing was I made a mistake with like buying my own clips to generate publicity, and here we are.
Wait, but how can... I don't understand. How can like my property, which is I guess like my Twitch clips and Twitch-owned clips or whatever they are, be sold without my permission or Twitch's permission, and then you guys make a profit on it?
Didn't really make a profit. So we just wanted to. I just wanted to generate some publicity. So you technically made all the money, and
but the website's purpose is for you to make profit, right?
The thing is, only you can list clips to sell. So you choose what clips you want to sell.
Wait, but I haven't made it. So.
Yeah. So I made a dumb mistake to buy a clip from myself for publicity.
So you bought every clip that's been sold on this website?
Yes.
Every single one. Has any streamers given you access to their clips?
No, we're trying to reach out to streamers, but it's hard to, it's hard to reach out to them. But I really want to like share like what.
Wait, so let me ask you a question.
Cool.
Why did you buy a Ludwig clip for $3,000?
I thought it was funny.
You thought, okay, don't ever say that again. Why is my clip worth less than Ludwig's clip?
I will buy your clip for $3,000 too.
So why is my clips worth less than Ludwig's? I'm very confused on this. And why did you have to buy, out of the 10,000 clips of mine, why did you buy a clip of Space Boy getting his near Alindy's ass? What was this clip and why did you want it?
Oh, this was a bug in the system where we accidentally had some clips that someone could buy, and they just bought it, which is, we could reimburse the person and you if you want to, but that was a bug. One just actually.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't understand the NFT shit at all. So to be super clear, you're not actually buying or selling the clip itself. You're buying an NFT hash created by however you parse that data of the clip.
Yeah.
And
So
that's what
here's like a 1 minute pitch. So essentially, we want to like, Miss Kiff has amazing moments on stream, and that he has a really cool community and stuff like that.
Yeah, use my clips. It's fine.
Oh, so like essentially like we want to be able to allow people to like give you another way to donate. Just instead of like subbing or donating on stream, why not just buy a clip? You get 75%. We can tune the percentages if we need to, and then the clipper also makes money too. So people are able to donate to you in a different way. Put your name next to like a very cool moment of your stream.
I understand the concept, but I think the issue is that like what you're actually purchasing is really complicated, and I don't think most people understand that. Because it's kind of like saying like, do you want to buy the Eiffel Tower? And then I sell somebody the Eiffel Tower, but it's actually a picture of the Eiffel Tower.
Yeah, so
because that's essentially what an NFT is. So like, because if I was, for instance, to go to Miskiff and buy a clip of his, my assumption is that I've like transferred like the licensing from whatever IP that is to myself, and I now own that clip. I could make derivative works off it. I could host it. But like buying an NFT doesn't confer any of those rights to you, because buying the NFT isn't actually buying the clip. Buying the NFT is just buying a hash of the clip, right? That's what an NFT is.
So I want to stress, like, don't think of it as like kind of like an NFT. It's just that we kind of use the NFT system, but this is more like we wanted it to be another way to donate. And we thought maybe we can try to play around with NFTs. Does that make sense?
Well, I mean, I understand it. I'm just saying that most people I don't think will understand. Like, people are going to think like, oh, I'm buying a clip, now I own this clip. But you could theoretically buy like an NFT like of a clip, and then the streamer could like delete that clip from the internet, and then all you have is like a...
Yeah, so that's why the original plan was to like, I mean, this is still the current plan, is to have streamers sign in and then list the clips for sale. And then also,
yeah,
like,
why did you? So isn't it kind of illegal to take my clip and just bid on it yourself and fake bid?
So bidding is fine. Like, I think bidding on your clip is okay. I think like,
yeah, but isn't it my clip?
For myself. So I mean, when I bid on it, no one actually gets any money. Like, you don't, until you accept the bid, nothing happens, right? I'm just putting up my Ethereum for you to accept.
Correct.
Does that make sense?
But it's sold.
It's not so. So the only like clips that were sold were between myself, just to generate some publicity, and I could just take them down. I didn't really like profit of it anyways.
Wait, but so with my sold clips, so you're telling me that this is fake? So that I don't get $700 or whatever?
No,
based on what he's saying so far, if you were to go on this website and you were to look at every single clip of yours that's been sold, that's been sold from the Mizkiff Twitch account, if you click that button in the top right, sign in with Twitch, that's going to use an OAuth system. So it's going to say, hey, do you want to sign in with your Twitch account? And when you say yes, on their back end, that should connect you to all of the clips of yours that have been sold, and you should be able to connect an Ethereum wallet and make a withdrawal for all the Ethereum that was used to purchase your clips, assuming that everything he said so far has been truthful. That's how it should work.
Yeah, that's exactly how it works.
Okay, so, and none of this is illegal?
Questionable.
So, we are not selling the video content. We looked at the rights, so we're kind of selling a moment on your stream, like kind of like a moment, and not really like, people don't really own that video content. But obviously you can change what you're trying to sell, but that's how we're thinking about it. Like, basically attach your name to this very cool Miskiff stream moment as a donation.
What my lawyer just messaged me on Discord and said every single thing this guy is saying is illegal and a lie. He's not that stupid. Now, I don't know if he's talking about you or Destiny, but it's not looking good. I don't know what's going on here.
If you were to question the legality of this, like concretely, I think there are laws against like falsely bidding on stuff. That might be something, but I don't think I can confidently say that nobody can come out and easily say this is 100% illegal, because I don't think any of this NFT shit has ever been tested in court. It's hard to explain it without like being super technical, but like an NFT is kind of like, imagine everything in life you could generate a code off of it. An NFT is kind of like just buying that code. Like imagine if there was a way to like let's say if I look at a picture and I sequence all the colors and I have a code for that and then I sell that code, that's really what an NFT is. But people phrase it as though when you buy the NFT, you're owning the painting. But you don't really own the painting, you just own a hash. And a hash is just like taking a bunch of data and throwing in a big number. That's what you own. So in this case, you're creating like kind of a hash of like a Twitch clip, and you own that hash. You just own like a code, but you don't really own the underlying content. However, the reason why I think it could be questionable for if NFTs are legal is because, and I don't know, and I would call bullshit on anybody that would pretend to know, because I don't think this has ever gone to court before, but like, even sometimes, like for instance, like taking a picture of the Eiffel Tower, I think at certain times is actually considered copyright infringement. Because I think that the Eiffel Tower does like, do they do like light shows and they actually have like the rights to that? You can't actually record a video of that. You can get in trouble of it, or at least you can't rehost the video online. So I don't know like legally if you can create NFTs if you don't own the underlying content, or if that's considered like a derivative work or what, I don't know.
Yeah, so that's why we have a system where only streamers can list the clips that they want to sell. So we're not selling on behalf of the streamer. Does that make sense?
Well, you keep saying that, but but there are already clips listed on your site, so it sounds like that's not the case.
So I like I said, like I listed them myself to generate publicity, which probably wasn't a great idea, but here we are, right? But I didn't really profit of it, of the sales. All the money went to the streamers that bought the transactions, basically.
What about all the Jenny clips? I feel like there was other names under that. It wasn't just yours.
Oh, those are different. You can create multiple Ethereum accounts.
So like, so Pikachu Train is you. Save the One is you. Jimmy Chestnut 1 is also you. Griff's Z is also you. Giller 187 is you. Super Blast is also you. Sigma Nico is you. These are all you. Flash Tone is you. Running the
wait a second. Wait. So can you explain?
No, those are the
creators?
Clippers. Those are the Clippers. You're looking at.
Okay. Hold on. Wait.
Okay.
So to be clear, when somebody buys the right to a clip on this site, not only does the content creator get paid, but the person that does the clip actually
they get 5%.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you're for the people, clearly. So
yeah. So I mean, we got the messaging wrong a bit, but we're open to working it out with you and negotiate. And yeah, we really just messed up the messaging. We're not really taking money. We just want to try to experiment with a new way to donate with clips.
Well, you are taking money. You're taking 20%.
We can change the number if you guys want.
So
we only make a sale. We only make a sale if a streamer sells the clip or chooses the clip to sell. That's how we plan to do it.
All right. If you're for the people, I want a 0%.
We can do 0%. We can give you everything.
I'm good at this haggling shit, aren't I? Destiny, what do you think?
The only thing I don't know is I don't know how the SEC regulates crypto, so like where they stand on that. So because they're working as like you guys are working as a form of like exchange here in a way. So I don't know how you guys like what the legality is in terms of you holding crypto or what any of that work. I don't know how that works.
We're not holding any crypto. So all the money goes to. We don't hold any money. So all the money is in a smart contract, and then technically the streamer owns it.
So has there been one content creator that's made any money from this website so far, who has logged in and taken their money, or has it just been you so far trying to generate revenue?
Only the Suncracker guy.
So
okay, wait. So here's the question. Wait, can you have an Ethereum wallet on fucking Coinbase or whatever?
Yeah.
Yeah, you
know?
can.
For sure.
Okay, Miskip, do you have a Coinbase account?
No, I don't think so.
Have you ever traded Bitcoin or anything in your life?
On Robinhood.
Does Robinhood let you make like Ethereum wallets? Do you have any idea?
Yeah, but he didn't do that.
I have no idea.
He didn't do
Or I was asking, like, so if you wanted to right now, what you should theoretically be able to do is you should be able to make an Ethereum wallet on Coinbase. So make a Coinbase account. You should have one anyway, just if anybody ever sent you a Bitcoin or anything like that.
Oh no, so to actually withdraw on the website, you need MetaMask, which is a Chrome extension.
Oh god, wait, why?
Dude, I sound so scared. I don't want to do it. It's not worth $1,000 to me.
If you do install it, I can send you ETH, and I can show you how you can accept the bid and get the $300 from me.
Okay. Wait, hold on. Wait, because I don't understand. Can you tell me why you wouldn't be able to just transfer whatever contract to or whatever Ethereum to a wallet in like Coinbase, like on an Ethereum wallet in Coinbase?
So Coinbase doesn't have like the interface to move.
Yabe, I added you. Add me back.
Gotcha. Yeah. What is MetaMask? Can you explain that?
It's a Chrome extension where
you can Yabe in there.
Your Ethereum wallet to it can generate a wallet for you, and then it securely sends and receives transactions from Chrome.
Jeez.
Okay, so I have. There's apparently someone that is a little upset with this. Her name is Yabe. You may have talked to her. She wants to talk to you. But MetaMask, apparently everyone is saying is legit, so apparently that's fine.
Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of people say MetaMask is legit, yeah.
She wants to talk. Apparently
we can talk.
She got
Yabe. Hey.
Hello.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, Kevin.
Sorry for blocking you.
You're sorry for Okay. Yeah, I was gonna ask you about that. I don't know why you blocked me. I guess it was the lack of positive vibes that I was putting out.
No, it was like kind of a, it wasn't like a good move to block you, I guess, but.
Yeah, not enough positive vibes.
To be fair, you were pretty pushy and negative there.
I'm pushy and negative because you're selling something in my name that I didn't give you permission
No, we weren't
to.
selling, so the UI was incorrect, so I kept trying to tell you that we weren't
the
selling.
button tells me to buy. The button under my clips is buy.
Yeah, but it's actually
I don't know what else you want me to believe that means.
It actually should have been bid, not buy.
But it's buy.
So is this website not ready yet or something?
Wait, hold on, Kevin. Do you understand what the confusion is?
Yeah, I do. Well,
wait. What do you think? What do you think the confusion is? Can you tell me?
So I think like when someone goes on the site and they see all these clips listed, which we just really got from the API, and then they see the buy button on the bottom, where we really just like took clips from the Twitch API and put a bid button on it, allow anyone to bid on a clip.
You're selling a dead man's property.
Well, yeah. So the problem is people don't understand generally what an NFT is. This is still like a pretty fringe, esoteric idea, and the appearance that people are getting is that you're actually selling the intellectual property of their clips, or that you're like directly profiting off of like the selling of that clip. So like theoretically, like let's say somebody were to do like a grand painting and they were to try to sell this and they only got like $50 for it.
We take clips from the Twitch API, which is public.
Of public property that is not yours to sell.
No, so if you don't accept the bid, the NFT doesn't exist.
Has anyone accepted a bid?
Suncracker did. Some smaller streamer.
One small streamer.
The Ethereum of the bids that are not yet accepted.
I possessed it. Yeah, if you make a bid.
Do you see how this is a problem then? If
no, but
you
no one else.
The Ethereum, this is a problem.
No. So only the bidder possesses the Ethereum that they put up to bid. They can withdraw that Ethereum anytime. And my clips doesn't really take anything. Like take 0 when you bid. Like so anyone can bid on any clip, but until you accept the bid, no sale goes through and no NFT is created. Does that make sense?
So why did you not buy any clips of Hassan? Is this because you're just like not fully invested in him or something? Because I see a lot of you got me.
Dude. I don't have that much money.
Not that much money. You bid your fake bid for $3,000. You didn't need to do that.
Yeah, but.
But wait, don't you just get the money back?
Yeah, I get the money back, but a
so then
portion
does it really matter?
He's inflating the value on his own website. Like, what the fuck? How is this not an obvious scam?
Wait, so where does the money go that you don't get back? Because it's your website and it's your bid. Where do you not get money?
If he is bidding on something, then 85%, because he said that 15 or 5% goes to the clipper, so 95% of that money should be parked in an account waiting for the streamer to sign in. or whatever the percentage is. The percent, some
75
percentage.
to the streamer, 5% to Clipper. So that's 20% to Kevin over here.
Okay, so then 80% should be sitting in an account waiting for a streamer to sign in and take it. 5% goes to the Clipper, and then 15% or whatever goes to the, or 20% goes to the Kevin. Is how it should work.
Dude, Jenny's rich. You bought a lot of Jenny clips.
Yeah, I did. I gave her a lot of money that she can withdraw.
Does she work with you on this website? Does anyone, or just so far nobody?
No, so I've been just trying to reach out to like spread the word and see if anyone's interested in this idea, like any streamer is interested in this idea. But it's really hard to. It's really hard to get a hold of people. So, and also the Recful clips is just because of the API. I forgot to remove. I'm not like we're not actually selling. It's just the API actually listed the clips.
Okay, hold on, wait. You keep using that word. When you say the API listed the clips, what do you mean by that? What kind of calls are you making to get clips listed on the site?
So there's a Twitch API where you can get the most popular
video game attorney joins the call.
Yeah. Okay, but you keep saying like the API like it's some random thing, but it's not. You've got an algorithm that's making specific calls for specific clips, probably from like a top list of streamers, right? Is what you're doing, I'm guessing, or from the entire website.
Yeah. So we're just really we're just sharing.
I'm on there.
No, we're just sharing the top.
If anyone's on there.
Yeah, really we're just sharing the top clips of the day.
Gotcha. Okay.
Dude, I'm on there. I have like 20 views on my clips.
So I have a someone that is upset that would like to talk. He's here. Hello.
Sure, let's talk.
Hey, so I'm an attorney for Miz and others, but I was also Byron's. I have a very deep understanding of the NFT space. I have a very deep understanding of copyright law. Everything you're saying is not accurate. There's years and hundreds of years of basic copyright law here. NFTs have changed a lot of ways technology works, a lot of way you can track these things. Doesn't change basic copyright law. What you're doing here is so not okay.
Wait, can I explain though?
Sure.
Okay, so we designed a system where a transaction only goes through if a streamer accepts it or a streamer lists a clip for sale.
That
Does that
doesn't
make
mean
sense?
you're allowed to sell. I don't know.
Yeah, that's absolutely not okay. That's like saying I'm building a company around Mizkif and I'm gonna go and get millions of dollars in funding. It's Mizkif's face. My whole business proposal's around him, but I'm only gonna go get his permission after I have a sale and after I have an offer. That's not how this works.
Wait, hold on, real quick. I'm almost positive that you could actually do that. If I were to, for instance, create like a sketchbooks, in this book I like hashed people's names and I sold hashes of those people's names, and I have like this is Destiny's hash of Mizkif's name, and I could sell that. That's essentially what an NFT is. I'm almost positive you could sell that because I don't think it's a copyright infringement because you're not actually infringing on the underlying intellectual property. You're buying a new work that's being created. That new work just happens to be a unique hash of something else. I think that's
well. So the hash example would be trademark, not copyright, because that's their brand name. So if they own their brand name and you're selling it associated with the same marketplace and classic goods, that's still not okay, but probably arguably more okay, or at least won't get you in as much trouble.
Hold on. So let's say that I created a very simple hash that hashed a person's name into the alphanumeric equivalent. So like Mizkif, whatever letter M is in the alphabet, like 10 or whatever, and I sold that hashed name. You're saying that Mizkif could theoretically sue me because his name itself, he has copyright protection on it?
No,
but what I'm
saying, they're not making new content. They're
right. They are making. They are no. They are making new content. The new content is the NFT that's created, but that doesn't grant you copyright of the underlying because the NFT is a new digital asset. That's what it is.
No,
right?
and that's where the disconnect is because. Well, but Destiny, everything you're saying is accurate as it goes. If you're sketching this in a notebook and you're just you're doing whatever you want with your in your own circle with it. When you're making a website and you're attaching that hash now to copyrighted video footage and promoting it as if that's what you're buying and selling, which this clearly is, and you're using copyrighted images or videos to sell a product, that is not okay. And even if there's $0 associated with that video and all of the money is associated with that hash, it doesn't matter because copyright infringement does not care if something is free. If you're using it to promote and sell something, that's just not okay.
I think you have to go. I think you would have to. I think that's a far more complicated question. So for instance, when you're saying like the utilization of copyrighted content to sell a product, there are public calls that you can make to embed like Twitch clips on other sites. And as long as you're working within the Twitch embed itself, there is no copyright violation there. In fact, I'm pretty sure if you read the partner agreements with Twitch when you license your content to them, they say that as part of the licensing, you might be embedded on other sites. So for instance, Twitch could embed your stream on their front page or on another site, or some random wiki could embed your clip or something on their site. And as long as it's being hosted by Twitch proper, That's not actually copyright infringement because it's all being hosted by Twitch's servers. That's my understanding of it.
And that's not inaccurate in some Twitch deals.
Can I say something? Can I say something? So the way we designed it was that streamers have to choose clips to sell before a transaction can go through. Does that make sense?
No, because it's irrelevant because the transaction is not where the transaction's a whole other set of laws you're breaching, but the actual promotion and marketing of this website, what you're doing here, taking streamers' clips and selling them as NFTs and blaming and using the excuse that it's through the API, you're getting it, it's hosted on Twitch still. That is obviously not what anyone on this website is seeing, purchasing, or bidding on. They're not bidding on the hash, and this is as basic copyright law as there is. This is extremely not okay what you're doing here.
Okay, so quick question. So I do want to learn from you. So
well, you'll have to retain me as an attorney. I am not yours.
Okay, but if you bid on it, if you bid on an NFT, you don't really own it, right?
My man is spicy right now.
No, of course not. You own the NFT. Destiny's explaining it well. That's what you're buying and owning. However, that's usually associated with a piece of intellectual property. One of the biggest misunderstandings in the NFT space right now is so many people think they're buying the actual copyrighted asset associated with it. And sometimes you are. The baseball analogy is a fair one in many instances. You're buying an NFT, which is actually hosting or part of the associated image or the video or whatever it might be. What you're doing here, though, is trying to trick people into thinking they're buying video clips when really they're not.
Yeah, I think real quick. So I think that the problem here, and this is why I said earlier, Kevin, is nobody really understands what NFTs are, because what this feels like to some people, and this is where I think you could end up in legal trouble, is it's kind of like when you go on eBay and you list like, hey, I'm selling this Nintendo 64 picture. And it's a picture of a Nintendo 64, but people stumble by and they buy it because they think they're actually buying a Nintendo 64, but in reality, all they're buying is a picture.
Yes.
That type of stuff, eBay will push you on. I'm pretty sure they can sue you for that.
Absolutely. That's one thing. Destiny's 1,000% right on that, because that is a breach of laws throughout every state in the country and internationally. And you can see that happening all the time when people are selling hard drives or whatever on there or graphics cards, and they're just using an image and they're really just sending you an empty box or whatever it might be. However, Twitch's agreements with their partners absolutely allow for Twitch to embed the videos and use those clips elsewhere.
Right.
And that API you're talking about allows for hosting elsewhere. However, the breach here and where this is not okay is coming on Kevin's side, because there's two agreements. One is with the partner, the Twitch streamer, saying, Twitch, you're allowed to put this elsewhere, you're allowed to utilize it other places. However, on Kevin's side, using those clips and utilizing them, you're not allowed to use them for commercial purposes unless you go through the proper channels and get the proper approval by Twitch. Here, I guarantee you didn't do that. I also guarantee and I guarantee you're using a dead man's name to promote your new website, as well as all these other streamers on here that have no idea you exist. To say, hey, Miz, I made you a bunch of money, but you're hard to get a hold of, so you were never going to get it. That's the craziest thing you've said here so far.
Wait, is every streamer on this website? Like every streamer?
All right, hold on. Let me explain. So we're not allowing people to buy any clips until a streamer does an action. Does that make sense? Like a streamer has to.
My God.
A streamer has to input some action to be able to purchase the clip. I think
you need permission from Twitch. I asked you if you had permission from Twitch to sell these as NFTs, and you blocked me because my vibes weren't positive.
Well, that's always a good legal analysis. You don't need a lawyer. If someone asks you, hey, do you have rights for this? And your response is to block them, that's
Wait, Kevin,
that's a pretty slam dunk evidence.
Yeah.
Kevin, what does Froden have to do with this website?
Oh, he doesn't have anything to do with it. He's just a friend.
Why is he a moderator on your server?
No, he wasn't a moderator. I think he was just like there, just chilling.
He was when I was in there before you blocked me and deleted it.
No, I don't think that was a moderator role.
I know it was. I was in there.
I think it's like a VIP role, but I don't think it's a moderator role.
So you're a VIP in your server?
I was a moderator. So I guess one thing I could do is just take down a site.
You had the same role.
I don't remember, but
listen.
I have it on video. You had the same role. Froden is in on it. You're in on it. I asked you if you had permission, and you blocked me.
Okay, I think we might have the same role, but he's just a friend. He's not like an actual someone that's
yeah. No, that makes sense. Yeah, he's just a friend.
And listen, the reality here is I am not anti-NFT. I do a ton of work in the crypto space for nearly a decade now. I work with plenty of NFT companies. But do you know how many people reach out daily about our talent to try to do something in the NFT space with them, or try to get their clips, or try to get them on their marketplace? You circumvented all of that approval, both with Twitch and both with the talent. And by circumventing that, you're breaching more laws than I can rattle off right here. But also you're building a website around something that you just don't have permission to do. You're doing it not the right way. And websites like this are why the entire NFT space is becoming a meme. I mean, I go to these NFT marketplaces that are not regulated or doing things like you're doing, and you type in any talent's name, any streamer's name, any video game name. I mean, how many Among Us crewmates can you go buy as an NFT right now, when I know for a fact they've never released one? It's just absurd, and you're contributing to the problem, clearly trying to, you know, do fake sales and get some money into your pocket quickly. There's no long-term plan for this success. This was about a quick money play.
This guy's a fucking idiot.
I think the entire concept of an NFT is absolutely fucking stupid, so that's probably why all of it is so dumb and people. I think that the only valid application I've ever seen of NFTs is if you buy an NFT, but you also get like a physical underlying asset with it, and you can use the NFT to verify that asset. So for instance, if I buy like theoretically an autographed baseball, and with it I get an NFT, so like a verification on the blockchain that I actually have like the actual autographed baseball, I think that's okay. But people that buy and sell NFTs without underlying physical assets securing them are, in my opinion, like they're just people looking to like out speculate fuck other people on the internet and sell it for more money in the future.
I'd be glad to do that for a good price.
Yeah, and that we totally agree on. That's why we're working with NFT companies doing what you're talking about there, Destiny, where let's say you're at the International with Dota, and everyone who is there gets special drops while the matches are going on. Well, what if you tied your ticket to an NFT and now you get special drops for a decade or something like that? There are cool uses for it, but this kind of, hey, I'm tricking you into thinking you're buying a clip of Byron or Miz or whatever else, this is clearly not a legitimate business or process or marketplace. And I don't think you even sound like you know you're doing something nefarious. It sounds like you just don't understand basic laws here. You certainly didn't talk to a lawyer when you set this up, and you certainly did not have any streamer's best interest at heart here, or you would have reached out to them first to get permission, not hey, I got caught, so make an Ethereum wallet.
No, so I tried to reach out, but I think there's a misunderstanding of how the product works, but it's hard for me to explain now because but I can take it down. I'm definitely ignorant about the law.
How did you try to reach out? Did you reach out to me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, chill, man. Streamers never fucking check any of their fucking emails. You guys are overgrown. I already know that for a fact. If somebody were to tell me I reached out to 100 streamers and none of them responded, I would believe that in an instant. Okay, let's be real now.
I also run an agency that has the email inbox for most of the streamers on this website, and none of them received an email from you. So I call BS on that.
Wait, how did you try to reach out to me? Can you? Because let me just see if there's an email from like the past week or two. I'll check.
There's no email.
How can I check, Kevin, that there's an email?
Kevin's avatar on Discord is a Linoon from Pokemon. Linoon's ability is gluttony, dude. Literally. What are you doing? You're picking an avatar.
Oh, so I definitely
representing gluttony. That's where you're going for.
No, I definitely tried to reach out, but I forget where exactly. But also the thing is,
you forgot where.
You tried to reach out, but you don't remember. Come on, you gotta remember. I can check because Destiny's right. Streamers don't check, and that's true. But maybe you tried to reach out to me. Where? It's gotta be through emails.
Can't make this shit up.
I think like I did it through Discord.
But you know that I can't get Discord messages, and
this was a month ago, so or maybe it was a different streamer. I tried to reach out to a few.
Oh boy.
So I was pretty disappointed.
Boy.
Who did you reach out to? I really want to know.
Oh, the stock guy. I tried to reach out to him. I bought a clip, or I gave him like $750.
So by the way, Destiny's right, 100 streamers won't answer, but I have Synac, and Synac reads all my emails every single day, and he said there was never an email. So it had to be Discord.
Yeah, so
that makes no sense. You could just type a Discord message to me, and then it shows that it's not going to go through.
No, so I might have misspoke about reaching out to you, but I definitely reached out to a few other streamers, and I didn't get a response.
That's actually, I want to take it back. That's how copyright law works. If you ask 3 people for permission, you don't need to ask anyone else ever again. You can do whatever you want with copyright.
Sounds fair.
So I apologize for being naive about the lore and stuff.
But you're not so naive. You built a whole website. Like clearly you have the intellectual capacity
What do you mean the lore?
to fucking build a
The law.
website.
And
Law.
why?
I think the whole NFT space, all of this is like super untested, like cutting edge. Like I said as much to Ryan at DMs, like it would be funny as fuck if to see somebody try to go before a judge and even begin to explain like what the fuck an NFT is to try to get around. Like, okay, so judge, follow me. There's a digital currency, but the digital currency has a blockchain that tracks every single action, but you can make indents on that blockchain, and that indent that you make can actually be like a record of a digital other thing that you like. This would be so absurdly complicated. I mean, no
most
idea like
judges can't
legally
open
how.
their email, so yeah, good luck with that.
Yeah,
why am I not on the trending streamers page?
Oh, I don't know. I think that might be the API. But we pick like the top streamers from LSF to put on there. So.
You did not do that because
owns LSF.
What are you talking about? Where the hell is just me, XQC, and Hassan? What is this shit? And you know what, Destiny makes sense, but what?
Well,
why am I not there?
my guess, because I'm on there, is the API might refresh like every 12 hours or 24 hours. It does a new poll, and then it'll just check to see what the most popular clips are, either listed on Twitch or from streamers on LSF, or I don't know what API you're calling to or whatever, but then it just like will refresh based on those clips. So if you look at this back in like 12 hours or 24 hours, it'll probably change. That'd be my guess.
Is that correct?
Anyways, I'm happy to take it down or give you a share or like give you the website. But I'm definitely willing to take it down. I didn't really know what I was doing here, so. In terms of,
you know, you should reach out to. You should reach out to Andy Milanakis because he's been shilling NFT shit on his Twitter for the past like fucking.
I tried. I tried as well, but that didn't work.
Oh well.
Yeah.
Run his email. No, you didn't.
I would answer literally every other email.
Oh, I reached out to Andy on Twitter.
They have a business email in their bio. You didn't even try that. You cannot pretend that you reached out to people when they have a business email that you did not try.
I reached out to Kevin. He blocked me. What more
you can check Twitter. I reached out on Twitter.
Again, he has his business email in his bio. My team runs that email. You did not try it. You didn't try that hard.
Also, Andy's DMs are apparently closed.
No, on Twitter, I retweeted with him tagged. Because his DMs are closed.
I'm probably like the first creator
you
who
cannot
reached out
say
to you and you blocked me.
You quote tweeted him and expected him to see it?
I don't know.
I'm sorry, but she just will not stop bringing up the fact that
Not to mention,
like,
when you go to this website and you click around, I see so many of my clients being used on your splash pages and
you're not showing it right now.
Basic marketing for this site. You can't do that. There's a reason streamers take sponsorships, and you see hashtag ad. There's a reason both my companies exist. You cannot use Felix's face as the main splash for streamers. You can't use the entire front page is clips from people that you don't have permission to use. All of this is copyright infringement. It doesn't matter that you got it from an API because you obviously didn't apply or follow the rules with that either. But not one part of this website is okay. And what Destiny's saying is still right. Both things can be true, but this is just so not okay.
Okay, I can take down the website today.
I mean that's not why I joined the call.
Kevin
I'm just
is
here.
employed by Twitch. Kevin is a Twitch employee.
Wait, are you?
Yep, he works on the team building, the highlighter, and reruns feature on Twitch.
That was 2 years ago.
That was 2 years ago. He's making bank now. He doesn't need that shit.
So what happened?
I'm not making money. Zero money. I'm just trying out different NFT projects on Ethereum, and obviously like got into this legal stuff, but I can take down the website.
It's just listen. I'm not trying to pile on here or make this like a terrible day for you. It's fine if you want to start a business and be an entrepreneur and work in this space, but it's about being honest with yourself. And I understand you got looped into a call here. You didn't have time to prep and you're panicking, but I just had a member of my team open up our inbox where we track the emails for every single client with my agency, of which we have quite a number, and there's not a single email from your company to any of them ever. So it's just
not.
Like
he didn't email anybody. He tried on Twitter and Discord.
Fair enough. But even so, there's right ways to go about this stuff, and there's the right way to do things here.
Yeah,
and
so like I said, I messed up. Like I shouldn't have. I think I messaged a bunch of streamers, and I thought I messaged Miskit, but I didn't. And I also reached out on Twitter and Discord.
One thing I will say, Kevin, is if you're worried you're getting in over your head, there's a great program called redact.dev. You can download that, run it. It'll delete all your tweets, all of your Discord logs. If anybody's looking for that, redact.dev.
Wait, that is actually fantastic.
Wait, do I have to pay for it?
Nope, it's free now.
Nice. Redact.dev. Sinak, get on that one. That's actually really good. That's actually really good. I just don't get it. Why this clip out of any clip? It's Space Boy going through Alinity's ass crack. Why this clip?
Were these clips all on like LSF or some shit, or?
No, this wasn't me. This was we accidentally had something listed that we shouldn't have.
Oh.
Yeah. Wait, what? Say it again. You had it accidentally listed?
Yeah. So this was like accidentally listed and someone bought the clip.
Oh, so this one was completely illegal.
Yeah. We can take stuff down, and then if you need to, yeah, we'll just take stuff down.
Yes, you can consider this my official DMCA for most of my clients on here, but I'll ask them how they want to handle it.
Okay. I'm also willing to work with any streamer to rebuild the tech so that it's more less less legally
listen,
bad.
you opened up my eyes now. Now I see. Listen, if someone's willing to pay $500 for a clip of mine from 2 weeks ago, you know what? You can have it, man. Go ahead. But
I can totally work with you guys to. I can totally work with you guys to build something that is actually more legit.
I don't know, Kev.
But
I don't know,
it
man.
won't be because it won't. It will never be because not even us. We don't even own the rights to our own fucking clips. Twitch does.
I mean,
wait, stop.
Yeah.
You absolutely own the rights to your clips.
You
Twitch
own the
does not
rights to
have
your
the
clips.
Unless you've signed some
Twitch
very
has
unique.
to say it's in the TOS.
No.
You actually
you have an exclusive right to to own your stuff, but Twitch has like a non-exclusive right to use it. I bet my life. I mean, Ryan can chime in.
No, and it's different per agreement for sure, but typically you own your content and Twitch has an exclusive license to that content for a certain duration. But it is different depending on the deal. So everybody could be right on that one.
Oh yeah, to be fair, if you're like one of the really big guys, so like Hassan, and you've signed like an exclusive deal with Twitch or something, in that case they might. But you would know if you had that contract. That is a very abnormal part of it. These are for like the upper echelon. Or if you've signed like an exclusive deal with Twitch, yeah, like the...
And I can't say who, obviously, but I can tell you there's some members on this website itself that have that. But regardless, I appreciate you wanting to do things the right way and work with people, but this isn't the right way to do it. We have a lot of NFT marketplaces reaching out and a lot of people trying to do this stuff the right way. So you don't get to cut that line because you did something entirely the wrong way. So, if you have a nice proposal, you have a business plan, you have the business emails and the Twitter bios of just about every streamer on Twitch. I would utilize that and speak to their team, their attorneys, their agents, their managers, everything in between. And that's how you have this conversation. You don't make a marketplace sell their stuff and then ask, hey, you caught me, so now can we work together?
No, so I was trying to reach out, but anyways, yeah, I fucked up. I don't fully understand all the legal stuff around here. Well, also, I'm just a developer.
You just knew that it was illegal, right? Didn't you just say that?
Because that was a bug, so we couldn't really prevent it.
There was a bug, Miskit.
So if you know it's a bug and it's illegal, you're still just gonna leave it, just be like, whatever, it's fine.
It was just a bug.
We're gonna take down the site and reimburse the person with the money.
Isn't it you?
No,
that's a different person.
Not him.
Oh.
Yeah.
Anyways,
I don't think he caught that.
Theoretically, if you were trying to salvage this project, right? Because you're getting ass blasted now on it, you could theoretically just run this same thing, but just use an API that's a whitelist. No, get streamers that would sign on to this or agree to it, and then whitelist.
I'm willing to work with any streamer to do something properly, because I clearly very naive with the legal stuff. We didn't even talk to a lawyer about what's going on, which we should have. So yeah, we fucked up.
It's good advice for everyone that there's plenty of lawyers in this country. Most are super affordable. If you're starting a business, it's part of the startup cost, especially when you're using other people's content and you're not creating anything.
Right.
We will take down the site, and then if you're interested in working with us, we can talk. But I think we have really cool technology.
Oh my god, this raid's taking forever.
I'm actually pretty excited about what we built. In terms of linking your Twitch account and then being able to withdraw and Clippers making money. I think Clippers being able to make money is actually a really, really cool idea as well.
Wait, so do you have any job at Twitch?
No one's gonna trust you after this. Like, I understand you made a mistake probably, and you didn't think but how is anyone ever gonna trust you with their money or their business after a stunt like this?
Well, theoretically, nobody has to trust him with the money. Like, if Miskiff wanted to, he should just download the Chrome extension and then see if he can log into his account and claim that Ethereum.
Yeah.
The Meta, whatever it's called.
Wait, Kevin, do you work at Twitch now?
Yeah.
Yes? Did you yes or no?
Yeah, I do.
But you said no earlier. You said you worked
No,
there
I
2
said
years
yes.
ago.
No, he's
As not your lawyer, I advise you to stop
what?
answering questions.
Okay. Well,
I asked
worked
you
on
and you said 2 years ago.
No, I worked on a highlighter 2 years ago.
Oh, come on, Kevin.
I'm on a different team.
Kevin! You can't just do that.
Listen,
Wait, who cares what his job is? Damn, chill.
Right.
I'm looking at Twitch.
I'm just
Who
gonna say,
cares? That's
you're-
fine.
I don't care.
Listen, no, it works. It makes sense. Your name is now Kevin Smith. Okay. Listen, I think this was a big a life lesson that we all learned. I learned that whenever I have problems, I have to call Destiny and I don't call Yabe. But I think
He's dead ass.
yeah, I think the best thing would probably be to take down the project for now at least, and we just go from there.
Like, I'm pretty sure
I'll
Yabe
text
had
you, Miskiff.
Yabe had
Apologize
some
to
good
Yabe.
points, but then she would just repeat
And we'll take down the site.
a bunch of the shit she's
Whoa,
already
you hosted
said.
my clips
just
too.
getting
Can you
annoying.
apologize to me?
Yeah, and Destiny as well.
No, I'm just fucking with you. I don't really give a fuck.
Right. That's how I feel. I mean,
But
it's just
yeah,
interesting.
if you're still interested in working with me, even though I, did
Can you apologize to Forsen?
and Farson as well.
Thank you.
And
All
Reckful.
right, let's get some claps in chat.
Apologize to
Kevin.
Reckful.
Kevin, thanks for coming out. I appreciate it. But it's okay. I'm just glad you apologized to Forzen.
Did he actually play Luciano Throne?
Hey, if you're watching this channel, you're probably not subscribed. Because about 50% of you guys are not subscribed.
That's
If you want
true.
my cat to eat this month, I
That is
suggest you
true.
do so.
I apologize, Miskiff.
Oh.
Since your escape from Ulda,
Some nice for you. I try to like make something cool.
braves every step
What?
in hopes of learning the Scion's
I'm gonna be honest with you. How the hell did he do this stream? Did you guys watch this shit? This was
No.
worse. I don't know how the hell he didn't get banned for this shit. Every
Oh. Well, that's gonna have to wait. Out of Javi. Oh shit. God. Payback is a bitch. Teach me how to Javi. These old ass clips. This one's looking a little better.
Capture the Alpha secure. Enemy has Charlie. We've taken the lead.
Oh, sit down. Sit down. Ah, fuck. God damn. Oh, sit down, my child. What is that guy doing? That was crazy. I used to hate this map because I sucked at it. I don't think it's actually not because I sucked at it. Everybody else is like really good at picking spots to chill in. And the fact that B was in the middle of the fucking map, and I was always the one I tried to help these assholes get back. Not Rusty and I never played with them back then. My boys. This game was this map killed me. Commando. That shit was so broken. Oh, that shit was so broken. What was that? I'm glad they took that shit out of the game, but it was fun to use. I'm not gonna lie. Losing C. I love coming up here. I always. Oh, you're bad. Oh, you're bad. You playing as bots? Who the fuck are these kids? Oh my god.
Predator missile ready for deployment. Enemy UAV identified. Friendly Predator missile inbound.
That's crazy. They recommended some of his video of his. This is what understanding your surroundings looks like. I will watch that on my own time. I like to watch Aqua FPS. Complete S to F helmet tier list.
How is the tank helmet in the same tier as the common?
When the fuck did y'all get here?
Well, if you watch from the start, you'd
When
know.
did y'all get here?
Let's get into tier list Tuesday.
As in there?
Otherwise, we'll never get this done. So today,
How long ago
we're
did y'all
talking about.
come here, though, is what I asked.
Oh god, I gotta remember these binds. So today we're talking about helmets.
All right.
These are all the helmets in the game. If you need more information, these are your levels. Now, I'm going to talk about all the extra stuff that goes on it, like face shields and all stuff like that. And then that way you just don't have to worry about it. Like assume when I'm talking about the Alton, I'm talking about the face shield, everything, all the attachments to go on it, and stuff like that. So I could probably have made the images so you could see it all straight away, but this is what we've done. Yeah, helmet classes are here, and yeah, I don't know what else we could talk about besides let's get into it. So we'll start up with the class 1 helmets. There's actually been a bit of banter been going around about these ones. So the Colpack is probably the worst helmet in the game. Doesn't really do much, and it
You can just
can
leave
be
it over
kind
there.
of funny to wear.
Yeah, I
but
guess.
It's really not good at all.
Just leave it over there.
And we're not going to mess about here.
You don't even have to touch it. Just leave it over there. It doesn't reserve your rank. Ah, come on.
It's an F tier helmet. All right, don't at me. Don't at me. It's an F tier helmet. All right, there's nothing else to. There's nothing else to really talk about. Now, the tank helmet, however.
Come on.
I love this tank helmet. Right.
Why?
The reason why I love the tank helmet is because if you wear the tank helmet with a pestilence mask, your whole head is completely black, and you just got the mask, and it looks schmick. It looks schmick. All right. Tank helmet is actually kind of cool because the way it works is you get that with the pestilence mask, and then you're laughing. So, as a cosmetic side of things, the tank helmet is cool. All right. It doesn't really stop anything at all, but it's cool. Now, the tack kek. Now, this helmet. What was Slush calling it? I don't know. He made this loadout that was like completely
with the stormtrooper face
you always
guard.
got it back from insurance. It was like a 215 with this helmet, and you did all this other stuff. It was actually kind of funny, but it's really
shit.
not good.
It's literally
we call it the Sloan
shit.
T for a reason.
No,
so
but
it's just down here. So out of the tier 1 helmets, this is kind of the way I would wear them. But that's it. There's nothing really else to say about it. They're not good at all. They don't really do a lot for you.
No.
And we'll leave it at that. Now, over to the level 2 helmets. Now, initially, this helmet was added to the game. And everyone thought it was my streamer item because when streamer items started getting introduced to the game, Clean asked me, he goes, would you like a streamer item? I said, yes, I'd like my firefighter helmet. Right? And I actually sent through my legitimate firefighter helmet photos when I was a firefighter, right? And I said, this is what it looks like. And Nikita added this to the game, and everyone was like, this is supposed to be streamer item. Wasn't true. I don't know. This he added to the game, but this was not mine, right? it cuts away all your sound. You can't hear anything, and it doesn't even really look that good. I wouldn't use it. You can't wear contacts with it or anything. It's pretty much, it's bad. It's bad. And then we got this one too. This one, you're never gonna use it. It's bad. It doesn't do anything for you. You don't want it. All right, all right. Now that we've got all that out of the way, if you guys, you're gonna keep spamming pumpkin helmet, it's got no protection. Zero. All right. Helmets have to have some sort of protection to be called a helmet. Otherwise, they're just a covering. All right. There's a difference. There's a difference. Now that we've got them out of the way, can you group select? Okay, don't do that.
Yeah, that or the whole
Can't
shit
group
apart.
select. It's too far for me to go over here. All right. All right, these are your class 3 helmets. This is really straightforward, this one. I thought I muted. I fucked off the alert. How did that even come through? All right. Now, we'll start with the SSH-68. My personal favorite. If you're leveling up Ragman, it's great because it's just money you can spend on Ragman. Has a really high ricochet chance, and it works really well. Like,
yeah.
You're either going to stop pistol and shotgun ammo, which it will generally, or it will ricochet high-level ammos that will going to kill you anyway. So, it was like 16,000 rubles. I think it's gone up to maybe 22,000. 22,456 if I remember rightly. So, look, to be honest, fuck. Honestly, this is an A-tier helmet. I don't care what you say. You wear contacts with it. It's super cheap. It's definitely a really good helmet. And I know people out there are gonna be like, what?
No, that helmet's really good. I had to learn that the hard way.
It's a really good helmet. Get over it. Now, I guess the nappy helmet.
Oh my god, wait, what just happened to y'all? I literally can't summon. me. Get away from 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 me. Fuck me, yo. Only got two healers alive right now. Trying to keep more than they can handle alive right now for the rest of this fight. Because he's just gonna keep doing that I-beam shit. We're not gonna be good. That's it. Well, just make sure you got a boss behind you. Copy. Civil enough. Yeah, I know that alternate part. But, a few people didn't. Several people didn't. Several people in group fucking A. It's fucking crazy. The main fucking group. I was in the wrong position myself a couple times, but God damn, did I not expect like half my fucking team to get wiped out as well. That was no. Thought I can get there in time. Everybody lives. Okay, good. Good call out on the gaze. Boop, boop, boop. Alright, I'm on the right side. Tried to fucking summon Celine. That was a bit early. I don't know who just did that. Jeez. Somebody, I think the other healer has an insta-res for him. Might. I didn't see the debuff on him. Thank you. Get the healer up soon. Where's she at? Get up. Yeah, I could have sworn the Doom effect, you have to have the person topped off by the time the effect ends, or they're just dead. Or you have to have it cleansed from you, but that's an in mechanic. I think I could have taken it off. I'm not sure. I'm hit. Oh, they stunned him. Good shit. Oh yeah. Hey, five-headed dragon has certain mechanics too. That's gonna wipe the whole fucking party. We probably should have went over this fight. We definitely should have went over this fight. It's not gonna go well. Head of thunder and poison begin to fill. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, I gotta get closer to it. Ah. What's happening? I literally don't remember this fight too well, dude. We kind of just did it. What is happening? The healer is getting dicked right now. What's happening? That's why I remember this fight. This fight actually sucks horse dick, bro. Alright, I need Celine. I don't know why she's not out here. Somebody left. It had enough. Oh, I didn't even have enough mana, that's why I couldn't see it. Still don't have enough mana. Alright. Why do you keep wasting the limit break as if we're not gonna have a hard time on fucking Cloud of Darkness, yo? Oh, somebody got him out. I'm gonna make a ninja class next watch. Next up, do split our alliance to clear. Split up our alliance groups to share. Step on the glory plate ASAP. Yeah. It started. Wow. Of course, she swallowed all of us. Why are you over there? I'm confused. Who's over here? Why do I have people that's not in this group over here? Oh my, get fucking swallowed again mid-heal. Oh my good. Why are y'all over here? What is happening? Didn't they just say split up with your groups and it literally was marked for you? Jesus. I don't know how you could go wrong with A, B, and C. Like, that's insane. That fight wasn't hard, but it's just annoying. Like, it's just A, B, C, man. Come on. Oh, fuck. Ads, belly, change. Yeah, you gotta be in the right place. targeting him. I thought I was targeting him. Killing him. Chains, get the chains, get the chains. What is happening? The group B in there. What happened when they came out of there? Your healer just forgot about you? Chains, bye. He's still thrashing? Gee, that's a bad move. Is that not? Oh, he did. I was about to say, I thought I was bugging. Like, did I not revive you? A lot of people getting hit by that. I hit that by accident. Weird reaction. Oh, I forgot I had this move. Why is this down here? Oh. And he's dead. Running away from my heals. Running away from my heals. You don't have to run that far. Okay. I'm probably like, in someone's eyes, doing a bad job with this healing shit, probably. I'm reviving too much. Where? Why? 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 Where? But seriously, I feel like people need to stay alive, so can anyone tell me one? The fight, stop fucking scrolling if I'm still scrolling up. Got pulled into a corner, just blew up. Bad positioning? I don't know what the fuck to tell you. That helmet is... I can't look at it. This guy is looking at the cutscene. Run! Oh my god, you fucking get melted immediately? Oh, I'm dead. Ow. stop him from the storms. Okay. I need my charges to do that. That's why it doesn't cost anything. I was wondering. That's cool. I'm starting to learn my class even more. That's not bad. Let's go. This really fall backwards? Oh. What's wrong with this? Already have them. I do that, or I still owe her a pearl? Yeah, I still owe her a pearl. I get a pearl.
Even though it has an S in its name, it's really F. Like you'll never wear this helmet at all. You'll never wear this helmet at all. It's absolutely atrocious. So we'll put this one down here. It's nice and quick and easy for you to do. Now, the Kiva can have a face shield, and it's not too bad with the face shield early on. It like someone's gonna look at this list and be like, just shit. In the context of this, right? Early wipe, Kiva face shield is amazing. Like I'm talking first 2 weeks of the wipe, Kiva face shield, really good. You get you get your pistol quest done. People with the pistols are just gonna hit your face shield, not gonna be able to get you. You get like extra 2 shots to the head before you die. So it works really well, and it's not a bad way to level up Ragman early on as well with your money spent. So to be honest, early on, Kiva face shield, good to go. I'd probably put it at C just because of that reason, early wipe. But after early wipe, no good. No good. Yeah. Like LZSH, you can put a face shield on, but you do need to obviously have a slightly higher level on Peacekeeper and stuff. You'll see a lot more people wearing this helmet, but I don't actually personally think that it's a better helmet. I actually think it's not that good at all. But I know if I don't put this anywhere near C, everyone's going to be like, that stupid Pestilly doesn't even know what he's talking about. So, I'm trying to think of where I'll put all this. Untar, I'd probably put down here into D. It's not really, it's good for like spending money, but protection was, no, it's not even worth D. The 6, fuck me. The 6B, I think.
I don't wear that shit.
I would
try
rather a
not
6B
to.
than LZSH. And that kind of goes with it. Whereas the LZSH I'd probably put here. And then the Ronin. Let me look for a sec. Yeah. So LZSH is 50k, and it's a medium ricochet, whereas that is 33k with a high ricochet chest and covers the ears. I'm trying to give me one sec. Where the fuck's the floral? Told you 5. Are they the exact same stats? Are these the exact same stats?
Yeah.
Maybe it is B tier when I think about it. Ear protection, high ricochet chance, and it's 30k. You can wear contacts with it too. Ronin. Now, Ronins are super expensive.
They're not
super
all
expensive.
that good.
Low ricochet chance, but they do protect everything. But for the meme factor, the amount of scare you put into someone when you're running at someone with it, and it is cool for screenshots.
Yes, it's not the greatest. I used it before, and if somebody's got good ammo, that shit don't
It's
matter.
so expensive though. It's so expensive. I can't see anywhere I'd want to put this.
E, have you actually ever used
Like,
one?
if this was a reasonable price,
Because that
you
shit.
could use it up
oh
here.
my god.
But because it's 140k or some shit.
Poop. It's poop.
146,000.
It's expensive and it's poop.
It doesn't make it good at all.
It doesn't. It's poop.
It's 100k right now.
So what? It's 100k garbage. It's 100k worth of poop. That is such poop.
Look, I'd probably wear it over an Untar.
Oh yeah, of course.
But would I want to spend the money on it?
Yeah.
I'll put it there. I'll put it there. All right. Now, this is where it gets interesting because there is going to be so many opinions on this bit. This is going to be a clusterfuck. All right. Because, for example, this one and this one are pretty much the exact same helmet. Like all these are class 4s, right? But they have different attachments, like, you know, face shield. What's the Bastion? The Bastion doesn't have.
Doesn't go anywhere.
It's got the slap plate or something that you can put on it, but it doesn't really have anything else besides that.
Oh, we just came from it. What the
Exfil, you have. Oh, fuck me. All right. What order? All right. Don't at me. Isn't this a class 3 face shield? Class 3 helmet? It's a class 4. The face shield's class 3 though. So I would put this here. I actually really like using it, particularly later on.
Went that entire distance already?
With a 3 face shield. The Kaiman. Oh god. All right. So airframe's the one with the chops, right? I would go. Or is it the Fast MT? It's airframe, right? So I would go airframe here. Fast MT would be like here. Because you can't put the chops on it. U-latch.
I'm about to walk all the way back for no reason.
I like the U-latch. Because if I'm not using a face shield, I'd put it.
Hold on. I'm an idiot.
There's no class 5 helmets that you can wear contacts with. So I would argue that for a base helmet, I like this one.
Oh, that one's great.
The killer helmet, it's not good. All right, so I'll explain this in a sec. I've got to get this sorted because it's. I've got to get this in my head right. All right. There's going to be a lot of BTs, I think. There's no ear protection on these. If you're going to be spending the money on them, you want the ear protection. I'll put these in their spots, and then I'll explain from there. Holy shit! I know you guys are like, the Kaiman's awesome. It's not, because you got to spend so much money on making it good.
That didn't even make sense. I was right next to him when that dialogue ended.
All right, so then that would go there.
Shit the shit.
All right. It's so expensive to get this one to be good, and even then, it's not that good. Exfil. I feel like the Exfil can be good. This one would go here because the face shield is actually solid, but it's a bit more expensive. The Bastion has the slap plate. You can wear contacts with it. The Bastion doesn't have ear protection though, does it? Doesn't. No ears on 2002. So you're lying to me, chat. So this is how I think it would go. So, starting at the bottom, LZSH, solid helmet, but class 3 face shield. 2002 has ears. All right. You're not lying to me. All right. This is where I'm at. This is where I'm at. You guys have got to... All right. So, LZSH, level 4 helmet, level 3 face shield. Works really well early on. But after you lose that way... All right, you're all banned. You're all banned. I'm ignoring chat now. All right, LZSH, level 4 helmet, level 3 face shield, and it works really early on the wipe, but it's just not that good overall. It used to be really meta. Like, it used to be like a cheap bang for buck. It cost you like, I don't know, 38k or 42k or something for the helmet. An extra like 15k for the face shield. And it was just a really good helmet for like stopping majority of like pistols, SMGs, and lower level AK rounds and M4 rounds. But it just doesn't pull its weight as much anymore. So it just early wipe really strong, kind of with the Kiva. later as the wipe goes on, just not as good. The ZSH as well is so yeah, if you do the skier quest chemical part 4 and you hand in the skier, you get the cheaper version. That's the only time you'd really ever use this one. The ACHHC has no ear protection and it's like an U-latch. Personally, I don't think it's that good of a helmet. You want the ear protection if you're going to be spending the money on it. What I usually do is I go in with the SSH-68 into labs, I kill raiders, and then I take the U-latches. Right, and that's the way I do it. Climbing, you only found in raid. Once you get one, either from flea market or that, you got to spend a lot of money on actually making it any good. So therefore, it's not that good. To be honest, I'd almost put it down in D tier because it has like minimal protection too.
Nah, if you get that,
I want to put it into D tier.
No, you need to put that back in B tier. Bugging. No, wow.
Right.
You probably have bad experiences with it, but that shit has helped
so
me.
it's just like you can get the side things, and a face shield. I think that's all you can do. Actually, no, you can put mandible on it, but mandible's trash. I've tested it. It's really trash. It doesn't really stop anything. So no point having the fast MT any higher. It's just not that good. Now the killer face mask and helmet. The face mask is like a class 6 fucking armor or something like that. But the obstruction of vision just makes it really hard to use. The only time you can ever really use it effectively is on factory, I feel. Any other map, you lose all your sound. You can't see shit. It's just, I don't know. I just don't enjoy it.
I just want to do a little test run. Everything seems to be fine. I think sound is good and all that shit. Nope. Hello? Hello, 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 hello. Hello? Hello, 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 hello. Hello? Hello? There we go. Desktop audio. It's not bad. We turned up audio. It's not bad. Sounds good. Sounds good. Copy. All right. Test over.